Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Marco Estrada is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Coco Sullivan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is lifted out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And one batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base pass. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Here's Ichiro now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Here's Chris Davis now. A shot down the first baseline. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an oh get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hernandez, the runner at second with one away. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average entering play at .301, 11 home runs and 34 driven in. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short out.
Stepping up now, Yonhervis Solarte. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Sullivan comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. He's got it one away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today.
The captain.
I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found a hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Dustin Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Again, a 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grichuk on at first. Nobody out. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. This one's down to third. Scooped up to second for one. On to first. A double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Coco Sullivan, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second base.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Again, another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Another 0-2 home. Hard hit ball to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2,
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We play 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Luke Maile.
Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Travis has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, center fielder,
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here. But you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Bluejays.
Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for Oakland.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Into the box, Matt Joyce. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. Tulowitzki from shallow center on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The catcher, number 13.
So striding forward now, Bruce Maxwell, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and the throw's off line as he tried to sweep it up that time. It came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Brandon Moss, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Maxwell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Donaldson.
He's set, and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. There are 2 away now.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
All right, let's go.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Dustin Fowler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out whole ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Coco Sullivan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Ichiro now. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with Sir John. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 3-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
So he sets him down swinging. Rendell Grichuk is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Davis. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Riding in, Troy Tulowitzki. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. The sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. Yes, he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Maile, a 27-year-old. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ready once again, Bruce Maxwell. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is hit on the ground to the shortstop, Tulowitzki. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, designated hitter, Brandon.
Striding in for Oakland, Brandon Moss. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ryan Dull enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, center
So
fielder,
that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball down near the shoe tops. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
1 and 2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Dull is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Danny Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
24, Danny Barnes.
Into the box now, Dustin Fowler, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman,
Coco Sullivan will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki hops this one up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Driven nicely into the gap. Ichiro is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Chris Davis. He swings and grounds it to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
now batting, the first baseman.
Ready now, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The A's lead it 5-2. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke, is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Pump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Smoke stands at second with no outs. 1-2. He misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Steve Pearce now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The bouncer to the left side. Sullivan fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays held in check. They trail 5-2. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Standing in, Matt Joyce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matt Joyce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Joyce around first. He'll head for second now. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run, as runners will stick at first and third.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Late that time for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Swing.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 6-2.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. There's grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Standing in a perfect 4-for-4 so far, Coco Sullivan, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Tulowitzki for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 7-2. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Devin Travis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Start of the 9th in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. John Axford enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Marcus Semien. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. His career line against John Axford. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he hits one on a line to left field, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. The relay throw won't get him.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Bruce Maxwell as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, center fielder, Justin Howard.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. No balls and 1 strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Put him away.
Popped him up. And this will land foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Coco Sullivan. He swings and lines it to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's Ichiro now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tulowitzki there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Oakland is on top in this one, 12-2. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Simeon's there. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batter, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Sullivan is over to take a look. Smoke on third with 2 out. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
Who knows how long this will last?
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Oakland cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Chris Bassett earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home.